Hey y'all, I'm Angela Knight, your community market leader, and today I'm with my good friend Todd McDonald, and we are going to be talking about our monthly market update.
Awesome setting.
Yes.
Tell everybody where we're at.
We are at Lewis C. Proctor Hall in historical Camden. It's at 2030 Littleton Street. It is a venue for events. It's also a bed and breakfast. So with that said, let's get into what we're going to talk about today. What's going on in our mortgage industry?
Well, it's crazy right now. We've had these historical really low rates. And so if you haven't been paying attention, rates have been below 3%.
Yes.
It's been a crazy market of people buying and selling. And you probably know this because you've seen so many offers come through. Literally, I've heard situations where there have been like 20, 30, 40, 50 offers on one home.
That's right.
Going above appraised values. The market's starting to slow down a little bit. It always happens this time of year. It's October, temperatures are changing. Usually from March all the way through September, it's kind of wide open.
Yes.
Here's what's happening though. The market's starting to cool a little bit. Rates are starting to tick up a little bit. Fed is talking about raising rates. Really, I think rates will kind of stay where they are with a little uptick until about this time next year. And then we're probably going to see it hover in the mid threes for a while.
I still don't think that really is going to affect people who need to buy a house that are transitioning here, military, or just wanting to move from one state to the other. I want to talk a little bit about the digital currency. I've been hearing that come up in some conversations, some Bitcoins. Can you tell us how that affects buyers and how that works with them purchasing a home?
Yeah, that's a great question. I didn't realize that digital currency, although is valid, it is not recognized as valid currency or money by Fannie, Freddie, the VA, FHA. I had a young couple that had a good bit of money in digital currency that they were going to use for their down payment, and I found out the hard way that it's not recognized. Here's what you have to do. You have to transfer that digital currency into your bank, and you have to let it season in your bank for 2 full cycles. Let's say your bank ends on the 15th of the month, which some banks do. You want to make sure you deposit that money on the 14th, the 13th, whatever, and then you're going to wait a full 60 days so that you have 2 full bank statements that don't show that deposit. That's the only way that you can use digital currency as your down payment or as part of your transaction.
So it has to be pulled from the currency into an actual bank, and it has to sit there for a full cycle, which is 60 days, 2 full months, in order for it to count for a down payment or
for down payment, closing costs, or reserves or whatsoever. It's the same way with cash. Is if you're going to deposit cash into your bank account, you've got to let it sit for 2 full bank statements. How about that? Okay.
That's right.
So
2 months.
So 2 months. Or 60 days. So
that's
but that's the only way to get cash legally into your bank account. It's the only way to get digital currency legal into your bank account to use for your down payment, closing costs. If you have to have reserves with some type of loans, you have to have 2 or 3 months reserves. So after they told me about it, I went and looked it up, and then I had to call them back and say, I'm sorry guys, you're not going to be able to qualify. So
they have to wait a couple months.
They did. They just decided to hold off and wait, but they were already under contract. So many people are going to the digital currency market. So way to bring that up to protect your clients.
Well, we are going to end it here. We just want to keep our monthly market updates pretty short and to the point, and we are going to have these regularly. So if there's anything that you guys want Todd to talk about, give me a call, 803-727-4176. Next month, first-time home buyers, and we'll see you there. Bye.
Hey, thanks for joining us. Call Angela.